Welcome to another video and to another organ. Today I'm at Askrigg Parish Church, the Church of St Oswald, to look at this lovely two-manual tracker action pipe organ. Firstly, if you haven't been to this channel before, my name is Paul and I visit pipe organs all over the place wherever I can get in. So if you haven't yet subscribed and you're interested in pipe organs, please do consider hitting that subscribe button, which is down here somewhere. I will be ever so grateful, and it really helps to promote these videos. But without further ado, let's have a look at the organ. So the first thing I noticed about this church when I pulled up is that the tower is bright white. It really stands out. That is apparently because earlier this year, 2025, there was some rendering work done to correct quite a lot of leakage within the church, which was obviously vital. It really needed doing. There's been quite a lot of complaints from the locals apparently that it looks out of place, it doesn't match the weathered stonework of the rest of the building, but they have been assured that in time that will look equally weathered and will fit in nicely. I actually think it looks really nice. Also, this church was used for the TV programme All Creatures Great and Small. You might not have seen that programme if you're not in the UK. You may have done, of course. Based in this area, and this is the church that they used to film a wedding. I think it was the wedding of Tristan, and it was also the church that they used each Christmas for their Christmas services. So there's a little bit of useless information for you. But this time we are going to have a look at this lovely organ. Let's have a look. So I believe this organ was built in 1869 by Forster Andrews. I think they were Leeds based, somewhere around there. Later on in 1906, this organ was completely restored and rebuilt by Thomas Hopkins. That name may ring a bell if you've watched other videos, and that's because the church just along the Dales in Hawes, which was about two videos ago, was also built by T. Hopkins in about the same year. So it was a busy couple of years for that company. But it's a lovely organ. It has a couple of stops I wasn't really expecting to see on an organ of this size. But as usual, we're going to start here on the grate, the stops for which are here on the right. Let's have a look. So the first stop on the grate is an 8-foot open diapason, which sounds like this. Bright. This silver pipework that you can see on the front, it's a lovely design actually, with two towers and some flats here in the middle. I suspect that is part of the open diapason. The next stop is a flute. It's also an 8-foot. It is a raw flute. Next we have a 4-foot octave, which sounds like this. Again, nice and bright right here in front of me, and it's a very open church as well, so I imagine the acoustics are fantastic. Let's try that with the open diapason. I'm really pleased to see this. It is a super octave. It's a 2 foot on its own. With the octave and the open. Again, lovely and bright. The final stop, which looks pretty new judging by the stop head, is a mutation stop, and quite surprised to see this on the grate. I don't know if you are or not. Let me know in the comments. But it is a Larigot. It is a 1 1/3 on its own. With a 2 foot. Nice, and a 4 foot. And the 8 foot. So that 2 foot and the mutation, which creates a mixture effect. Sounds really nice, really bright, really cheerful. Let's try something on the grate, and as it's Advent, let's try some Advent hymns today. Let's have a go. Lovely and bright. It's such a lovely tone. While we're here on the right, there is only one pedal stop to talk about, and it is a 16 foot Borden. Sounds pretty beefy. Yeah, sounds good. Also, looking at the pedal board briefly, it is a concaved radiating pedal board. It says it's tracker. I don't know, maybe it's tubular pneumatic, I'm not sure. I haven't climbed inside the organ, and without permission I'm not going to do that. Let's assume that it is tracker. There are also 5 combination pedals which operate stops on the swell and the grate, and there is also a torque piston. Actually looks like a ratchet swell pedal which operates the tremulant, which sounds perfect speed actually, but we'll try that when we get to the swell, which is exactly what we're going to do now, and it is the top manual. Let's have a look. So the first stop on the swell is a 16 foot, and it is a double stopped diapason. Got one of those rumbling basses that actually makes the stool rattle. I like that. Sorry about the background noise, somebody's just come in. It's a lovely bass on that 16 foot. Next is a stringy diapason. It's a Geigen principle. It's an 8 foot. tone. I'm going to leave that out actually and try the other string with that, which is an echo gamba. So this is the echo gamba and the Geigen principle. One thing that's slightly disappointing about this organ is that to go with an echo gamba, we don't have a celeste. That's a shame, but there we go. Next is another 8-foot. It is a stopped diapason, and I'm sorry if my speech sounds a little bit odd. It's because my lips are numb and I can't speak very well. Such a nice tone. We move on to a 4-foot, which is a principal. Box shut. And a really effective swell box. It sounds much nearer than the one in Hawes did, but a lovely, lovely tone. Next we have another mutation stop. This one, questionably, I would have on the grate. I think it would be nice with that larigot to create much more of a mixture effect, but it's here on the swell. It's a 12th. Let's try it on its own. And let's pull out the 2-foot, which is also here, a harmonic piccolo. So again, we have that mixture effect. Let's try that with a stop diapason. And the principal. Lovely sounding swell. Just a shame about that celeste, but we can't have everything. Finally, we have 2 reeds. We have a trumpet, which is an 8-foot. Unfortunately, the bottom octave is a little bit off on the trumpet, so we lose that bass a little bit. But a lovely solo trumpet, without a doubt. Let's try that. And finally, reed-wise, we have an oboe. Whoa! That's a powerful oboe. That sounds almost horn or something like that. A lovely oboe though. Let's try my Jesu Joy of Man's Desiring. I don't know whether that stops at bottom G or whether there's some notes off in that bottom octave as well. Seems like a strange place to stop, but there we go. Nice oboe. Just before we try something on the swell, touching on the couplers, we have the usual 3, great and swell to pedal and swell to great. We also have a swell octave. I hope this works. Let's try it. It does. That's a stunning swell. Let's try something on the swell. Another Advent hymn, I think. Oboe and that trumpet are so powerful, it's actually overpowering. I suspect when you couple it to the great, I think that's going to sound lovely. So I hope you'll agree that this organ here at Askrigg, I think it's a lovely organ, it really is. It has a lot of history to it, it's very well cared for, it's beautifully in tune, and it's one of these I could play all day. I think it's really nice. I would actually say that I prefer this one to the one at Hawes. It feels nicer, it's just my opinion. I'll let you decide, but let's conclude by trying something on the full organ, see what it sounds like full welly. Let's have a go. So I think this is a wonderful organ. It really has some welly. I am so impressed with this organ. I'd just like to say a big thank you to the people at this church who have been kind enough to let me in today to record this video. I am very grateful, as I am to you for watching this video. Again, if you haven't subscribed already, I would be ever so grateful if you would hit the subscribe button and support this channel. It really, really helps. Until next time, I shall see you later. Bye for now.